Like I was saying, this is something that I like to do to my bangs to kind of give the little tips of them, make them not look so kind of blunt cut, a little bit more edgy looking. You don't have to do this, but I really kind of like the way it makes my bangs look. What I do is I start from the longest part of my bang, take my razor, and just, I don't know if you can see this, I just gradually, just kind of at a very sharp angle, not even so much that I'm really even cutting anything. It's almost like I'm thinning out the tip of the bang a little bit. I just kind of take it and just go right over just the tips of them, taking off, I mean, hardly anything. But it gives the tips kind of a slightly edgier look rather than more of a blunter kind of cut look. It's almost as if you're thinning out just the tips. I guess that's the best way to describe it. And as you practice with the razor, you'll feel more comfortable doing a lot of crazy things with the razor. It kind of almost, I guess the best way to explain it is it almost gives my tips a little spiky look. And that's kind of the way I like my bangs to look, a little spikier, only in the tip area. And I just work my way all the way up to the top, just kind of thinning those tips out, just so they look just kind of a little bit not so thick on the tips, but just a little spikier. So I'm going to do that really quickly, a little bit more. Okay, that's that. And then again, one more thing that I do that it's because reason I do this is mainly because of the way my hair is cut. If you have straight hair, you probably maybe don't want to do this, but because I like to make my hair look like it has a lot of volume, a lot of times when I cut my bangs, this top looks a little flat. And I have a round face and I really need a little bit of height up here, volume kind of created. And the way I do that, and you would not also want to do this if you had thinning hair, but I really don't have thinning hair up there. I take the top pieces of the hair. Now, mind you, I've already cut my own hair. And I do what I could call slashing. And it's almost a matter of kind of taking the razor and just slashing pieces, just slashing directly into the hair. So I'm just going to kind of stick this razor like right in the middle of this chunk and just kind of slash through it and just cut kind of long strips of hair out, almost thinning out this big clump of hair I have on top. So I'm going to do that right now. And as you can see, I am taking out long strips of hair, but I'll show you the way it looks. And if you have thinning hair, you definitely don't want to do this, but I do this to kind of get a little bit of height and fullness in an area that I need height and fullness. So I'm just taking a piece of hair, not even measuring anything, because basically what I'm doing is I'm thinning it out so I get a little bit of height up here. So again, just splashing right through my bangs, right through this top area, as if I was just combing. And the way you angle it is you kind of hold your hair out and you put the razor kind of right into it and go straight down, just straight down into it. And as it combs through the hair, it takes a little bit of some strands out as you do it. Maybe just a little bit more. That way when I do my bangs, a lot of times I see when people just cut their bangs, they end up having like a big clump, thick clump of them right here, and I don't like that. I kind of like to have my bangs have a lot of body and height naturally, and the way I do that is just by kind of thinning them out. So I'm almost done. Let me do a couple more slits. And because I'm not cutting really the length, I can't really mess up too much by doing this, so I really don't even need a mirror for this. I can just kind of feel. I've done this so long before, since I've cut my hair for a couple years now. It's just kind of a matter of feel at this point. So I'm just taking out just a couple strands at a time. I know it looks scary, but it's not. Okay, let me shake that out. There we go. So let me now blow dry this out and let you take a look at the finished product. So I'll be right back. I don't have any makeup on, but I think you can kind of see the finished product from the beginning of this video when the bangs were way in my eyes. Now they're off my face, and because I sliced my bangs with my razor, I was able to get a ton of volume and height on top here, which is what I really love. And I am all done now for a while, and I can at least see what I'm doing. Hopefully this was a helpful video. The more you do it and the more you cut your hair, the more comfortable you're going to feel with it. The easier it's going to get. It's going to be really quick and easy to do, but really, you really shouldn't have to go out to have your bangs cut at a stylist if you wear a side swept bang, if you're not blunt cut. It's super easy to cut them. It takes a couple minutes, and it's actually kind of fun. Hope that was helpful. I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye from Orla.